Hey everybody, Mr. Johnson here, just checking in on Sunday. Want to give you a heads up as to what's happening this week, at least in the social studies class. If you checked your email or checked Google Classroom, I did set up some times when each of you will have an opportunity to go into Google Hangouts and check in with me and a few of your classmates. I did divide the groups up into about 8 to 10 kids. Those lists are in Google Classroom. You should have received a reminder through your email. That's that new Google email that you have, which is your last name, first initial, 25 at starpointcsd.org. And your password is your student number, your ID number, to get into Gmail. But in that email, using that email, I did send out the invitations. Some of you in period 1 will probably talk with me tomorrow on Monday. Others in period 11 might not get to me and Google Hangout until Friday. The goal is to not have everybody on at once. It's just going to be too difficult to do that. So I'm dividing you up into about groups of 8 to 10. I've been working closely with your other teachers, core teachers, Mrs. Hart, Mrs. Slack, Mrs. Daniel, Mr. Scully, and Mrs. O'Brien, and we're going to do our best to not overlap any type of check-in or video office hours. I know some of your other teachers are talking about that. So, keep in mind that this is not going to be anything new. So if you're not able to get on, or if it's, if you're getting frustrated with it, or something happens with your device, or maybe you're not around for whatever reason to get on from the designated time I gave you, it's not mandatory. There's not going to be any homework. There's no new teaching or anything like that. It's just an opportunity for us to check in, see how everybody's doing, see some familiar faces, and also to ask any questions that you might have on some of the activities that I posted in Google Classroom. So don't stress out if for whatever reason, if you're not able to meet that designated time. If you have to, you can certainly shoot me an email and we can communicate that way on an individual basis as well. So double check Google Classroom for the list. Double check your email to see when those times are coming in. The way that's going to work is when everybody joins the call at your designated time, I'll be in there probably 5 or so minutes prior to when the call is supposed to begin. As you join it, certainly there's going to be 8 to 10 or 11 of us. It can get kind of, loud. And so a couple of things I'm going to ask you guys to do. Number one, please make sure that you're in a quiet room where there's not a lot of background noise, if you can make that happen, because if there's background noise on yours, then it kind of throws everybody else's screen off. So that's the first thing, is see if you can get to a quiet place for 10 or 15 minutes. These are scheduled for half-hour time slots. I don't think we're going to be talking that long unless we really get into some good questions and things like that. But it's probably going to be more like a 10 to 15 minute check-in, if that, just to see how everybody's doing and those type of things. So that's item number one, is try to get to a quiet place when you're on your device and checking in. The other thing too is I'm going to eventually ask you all, when we get into the Google Hangout, to mute your microphone, and that'll allow me to kind of be the only person that's talking. And I'm going to actually design it where we can go around and I'll basically call on the people that are on the list, and if they're with us in the Hangout, I'll ask them to unmute their mic and give them a chance to kind of share or talk or ask questions. And certainly if you don't want to, you can just say pass or something like that, or I'm fine, and that works too. But I just don't want to have everybody trying to speak at once. So you'll hear me do that tomorrow at some point, or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, during the Google Hangout. So that's just kind of some basic information about what's going to be happening with the Google Hangouts. If you are really struggling with it, again, shoot me an email. If you're not able to get on, I can see if I can troubleshoot that and help you get through there. But again, the reminder should be in your email, and there's a link for you to click on at your designated time. That should take you right to the Hangout. So that's pretty much it for now. Pay attention to Google Classroom in your emails. I know your other teachers are using those as well. And hope to talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow, Monday's a little bit goofy as a schedule for the check-ins because I'm going to be at the Shawnee Fire Hall tomorrow from 11 to 1 handing out lunches. So maybe I'll see some of you kind of drive through, or mom or dad's driving through. I'm going to help get those lunches out to the community tomorrow. But the rest of the days, Tuesday through Friday, should be a pretty normal schedule. But again, just check your email for your designated time, or the Google Classroom for your time to meet. Other than that, I hope everybody's doing well and is staying safe and healthy. Certainly some stuff we'll chat about when we check in this week. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will talk to everybody soon. All right? Take care.